Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for joining us on the channel today and checking out this episode. Well, on today's episode we have this, which is the new HPI Wayfinder Venture, or even the HPI Venture Wayfinder edition. So this is just out, and we're going to be having a look at it today. Now, I thought it would be a lot different to the original Venture chassis. It actually turns out it's not, but we'll go into that in a minute. So that's the truck itself. Ended up getting the orange one because basically I thought it'd stand out better on the film. And they also do another colour option, which is like a gunmetal. I kind of do prefer that, but I did think this would look a bit better on the video. Anyway, before we do that, put that there. Now, this is the great huge box it comes in, as you can see. And it is, we'll just read some of the things, the features on it. You get a 2000 milliamp nickel metal hydride pack. You get your pencil batteries for your controller. 3S LiPo compatible. It's got aluminium threaded shock set. Okay, yeah, what's it say? I can't even read that. Oh, realistic roof rack and bumpers included. Waterproof electronics. C-channel ladder frame, and you've got a crawler edition RC, which looks very hobby wing based there. Also, what I do like about this, now you'll have to let me know, I don't think on the original Venture you could do this, but if you drop the box like that you can't see. Now if you look at that there, you can tune the weight distribution of the car with the battery pack placement. So you can have it way up front if you want a front weight bias, so it's 56 at the front, 44% at the rear. You can have it in the middle of the chassis, and that gives you a slight front weight bias of 53% and 47% at the rear. Or you can move the battery at the lengthways at the back, and you get a 50-50 split. Now, as far as I'm aware, that was the only place you could have it on the original Wayfinder, the original Venture, which is the FJ Cruiser, or the builder's kit you could get. So I think, say, correct me if I'm wrong, but you get all the parts in the box, in there to alter all of the battery positions, which is good. So that's all in there. I've got it set with the 53% to 47% weight bias. Batteries, I've not used them because I've got my own in there. There's your battery pack. Okay, I'm running a 5000 milliamp pack, so we'll leave that in there. And you get a charger and some adapters depending if you're in the EU or anything like that. So that comes with it as well. And obviously you get your instruction manual, which is, I was going to say, where is it? It's tucked in there. So your manual's in there, and it's quite a comprehensive manual actually. You know, so it comes ready to run, but you know, you can fully disassemble it. Tells you how to build it as well, how to set the truck up. So yeah, loads of stuff in there. So that's your manual, which is always handy. So we'll that's the box out of the way. Just put that down somewhere. Right, we're going to leave that there anyway. What I will do is at some point I will take the body off this, and you can have a look inside, and I'll show you a bit more of it. But I'll tell you what I do like. Now I really like this feature, and it should be on more crawlers and trail trucks, is the rear drag link for the steer, the front drag link I should say, for the steering. It's behind the axle instead of in front. Usually a lot of them models have it there, and instantly that's a hookup point when you're using the vehicle off-road. It'll hit your steering bar, so they've put it behind there, and I do like that. That's a neat feature as well. Also, I'm loving this, I'll demonstrate this later. Again, I think this was on the previous model. It's got a swing away rear spare wheel mount as well, so that's cool. Other things you changed over on this model, slightly different wheels. giving her a grey colour or a different wheel rather than the black ones on the FJ Cruiser. And obviously the body is different. It's not an official body. It's an unlicensed one that HPI have done. It looks a bit Land Cruiser-ish to me. New Toyota Land Cruiser. Looks a bit like that to me. It's a bit odd looking, but I kind of like it actually. Anyway, let's go and shove it somewhere and see what it can do. Namely in some water. Now, I've never actually brought a car here yet. This is we're near Blackpool Zoo. Well, sort of in front of it. Blackpool Zoo's over that way. Is it Salisbury Woods? Yeah, we're in Salisbury Woods it's called. Anyway, let's go and plunge it in this water and see what it's like. And hopefully, I'm not going to lose it. Nice height of water for this, not too deep. And I've hardly got my finger on the throttle. It's just very slowly treading along now. Hopefully, oh, it's going deeper now. Hopefully, it will power. Oh, yeah, that was a bit deep, that was it. Right. I'm going to see if I can drive it out the other side. Yeah, no problem at all there. There's a problem if it gets stuck, so I'm going to have to get my feet wet. But other than that, no problem at all. I'll see if I can get it out of this side now as well. That was a no. What's the ruling faculty? Everyone can laugh at me. Lovely. Right, let's try that again. Oh no. Oh, bollocks. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Good job I'm in the docks. Oh, might be alright, might be alright. Yay, I'm alright. Now, you know what? I'm just going to drag it out here. Oh, yay! That could have been so much worse than it was. Right. You know what I might do? I might just go back through and drive it back out there. Yeah, it was more my driving than the fact it couldn't do it, I think. But I tell you what, it does look good going through the water like this, okay? Have to use a bit of power there. It's a good job the electrics are waterproof, isn't it? Because I've probably totally submerged them. Now hopefully I'll look like a pro and I can drive it out. It says. Well, we'll just get the angle right. Oh, hooked up there. Now the tyres are fairly soft. Oh, there we go. Just have to pick the right line. There you go. Tyres are fairly soft. And luckily we managed it. So yeah, it's you know, it coats very well. You've got to remember this hasn't got any portal axles on this one. Say, you know, it's just solid beam axles, so you don't have that extra clearance you would with the portals. Just let you know as well, this is about as fast as you can expect it to go. Obviously it'd be a bit quicker with a lipo pack in it, but so that's as fast as it's going to go. Now the motor is a 35 turn HPI crawler motor. The ESC, it's a crawler edition. You've got two rates of drag brake. I think you can have the drag brake set to 80% on 100%. And I'll confirm that when I take the lid off it. The lid dish out. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try it up here, and then I'm going to come down the steps. Can't see it's been really much of a problem for it, to be honest. Commentator's curse, wasn't it? I'll edit that out. I won't. Slotty mud. There you go. That's what we want. Now, my wife's filming this as usual, and I don't think she's going to venture into that, which is probably a good idea because it does look pretty sloppy. But yeah, no problem whatsoever. Now, I think before I take the shell off the car for you, I'm just going to dunk it in the water again to enjoy it. To shoot the thumbnail later. Right, let's go into the water again. I am having to use full throttle on that to get through that bit. Got a bow lead going as well. Get out again this time. Hey! Brilliant. Right, what we'll do is we'll go back to where we started. We'll take the shell off here and you can have a look inside. But yeah, I mean, as I say, I've not been here before. I know some of my mates have been here with the crawlers, but I've not been able to come on that particular day. So I thought it's local, we'll try it out rather than going up to like Beacon Fell, which is like a place that I use a lot. Anyway, so there you go. This is essentially the wet chassis now. Yeah. So there it is, let's have a look there. So you've got most of the weight down at the front in terms of your electrics. You've got a front mounted motor up here. I say that's a 35 turn crawler motor. Now this is your waterproof ESC, which is a good job because I did give it a bit of a dunking. Yeah, so the drag brake, as I said, it is, you can have it as 80% or 100%. I've had it on 80%. And then you can switch between NIM batteries and lipos. Now, is it, I can't remember what the, if it's a 40 amp or a 60 amp ESC. I'm going to say 40, but I can't quite remember if I'm honest. It will be on the box or the manual somewhere. The servo, again, it's waterproof as far as I'm aware, but I'm not really, it's a bit of a weak servo. If it's still on, you can, it doesn't like to centre itself, it's not overly torquey, it's not the best servo, and it tends to wander, it doesn't really centre itself very well. So the servo isn't great, and I'd certainly recommend changing that out on it for a better servo. Let's flip this up and you can see the underneath. You know, in terms of like, I'm loving the, you got the 4-link suspension mounts. I love these in the sort of the cast alloy. They're really good. I like them. And of course you've got your, which is very mucky and sludgy now, you've got your front and rear diff pumpkins as well. I thought they might hang up the car a bit. There's a little bit of an edge, but I didn't notice anything there on that particular run. So yeah, I kind of like that. It's rather cool. Oh. And then of course you've got your slimy hands, you've got your fully adjustable shocks. I'll show you this because I do love this, and then we're probably going to finish for today. Now I am thinking of running this against the FTX Gladius that you've already all seen, and also FTX are bringing out a new crawler called the Centaur. I'm waiting for that to arrive when it hits inside line models. So as soon as that comes in, we'll be picking that up. So it'd be nice to test them all against each other. But this is a swing away rear, so you take your pin off there, and there you go. I do like that. It very much reminds me of the Mantec spare wheel covers on the full-size Land Rover. So I thought it was pretty cool. Nice little feature there. So for a first little run, I'm quite pleased with it. Price wise, it isn't the cheapest, and if you were going solely on money, FTX Gladius out of the ones I've got, I've had that straight away over this, because of the price point alone. It's probably £100 dearer than the Gladius is. So it's you know, and the fact it doesn't come with like things like the portal axles or anything like that, it means there's a lot of competition in the market that it's trying to compete against. Having said that, as more of a trail truck rather than an out-and-out crawler, it is pretty cool. I do like it so far. I want to give it a few more tests yet. So a good start so far. Let me know what you think of it, and in the comments, it'd be good to hear your viewpoints on it. But yeah, right, I've got a really horrible hand now. Right, all right, cheers for checking this video out, much appreciated as always. As I said, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel on Andy Robinson RC on YouTube, and checking out the Facebook and Instagram accounts also under Andy Robinson RC. Trying to say it too quickly then. Yeah, and hopefully we'll be back out with this at some point in the future. Keep an eye out for my upgraded Tamiya BT01 chassis video coming soon. Just got some upgrades on the way to do that, so we're going to do some things to that and see what it's like. Right, I'm definitely going. Cheers for checking this one out, much appreciated. Look after yourselves and take care. See you all soon. Bye.